Wake up to your future like you've never seen before.
Welcome to your inspirational Astrology Horoscope for Friday, December 28th, 2018. I'm Astrologer Palmer, the Leo King, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. Well, thanks so much for being a part of FutureLife.tv. I truly appreciate your subscription. And of course, make sure that you check out theleoking.com if you want to get a reading or if you want to purchase any of my other video products or other products that are there at the website. But before we take a look at all the planets, let's take a look at the Leo King's planet energy meter, trying to share where all the energy is for your Friday. And I'm sending out your good energy. I am sending you lots of love and light. And I'm hoping that you have an awesome, amazing, and spectacular, wonderful Friday. And on this Friday, I'm putting that energy meter at the extreme position. Beep, beep, boo. We got a lot going on in the astrology today. The moon going to finish in Virgo and oppose Mars and Chiron starting their big conjunction. So really feeling about something or having to deal with things that require will and courage and strength that at the end of the day, we're going to have to find some sort of ease with it, go with the flow with it. And the courage is to go with the flow of things instead of like overcompensating or over trying to fixing or over stressing about weird situations that are going on. I think that's super important, especially as today, the moon will then actually leave this space and come into Libra and start it square to the sun and Saturn, which will be starting really coming into this weekend, into tonight, which brings up this big 3/4 square of the moon in Libra of wanting to find peace and happiness. But in order to get there, there's challenges, there's plans, there's the big decisions, there's kind of a weight that we're feeling, and that ability to really, step forward into that really harmonious emotional space is definitely going to require a lot of learning to go with the flow, learning to go at ease with the way that things are going, and realize as we come into this New Year weekend that, it's not times that are normal, and it's not, if you're expecting some plans or some situations to go exactly the way that you want to, I think that's going to be where things just kind of become more intense and harder for us. If we could balance our life by learning to go with where the universe is going and surrender and find compassion and ease and grace with situations that are not so great, believe it or not, it's like the doorway opens into a positive, more place. Remember, Jupiter is in its dignity sign of Sag. And now that the moon is in Libra by tonight, and especially making the squares, it will aspect over to Jupiter. So, at the end of the day, there are positive solutions, and, looking broader at things and being more open-minded to the way things are going, and whatever is just, finding a balance within ourselves, not getting too extreme or letting the frustrations get us too much, or even more importantly, getting too, overwhelmed by the amount of, overstimulation of sensitivity for certain situations that could really cause, a strangulation in ourselves, really intense, just trying to overcompensate in a way that creates more stress. So this is definitely about a time to really just go with the flow of things. This is definitely, coming into this new year, who knows how things are going to go. You might be so set on certain plans, and maybe some things don't work out or some things are not going right. At least Venus is in sextile to Pluto, which is saying change, This is about changing about how we identify and want things a certain way, and realize, if we just surrender to change, allow things to change, we can feel good. And I think at the end of the day, if we just are not afraid of whatever is coming our way, we can feel good. If we are terrified of it, we're going to just not feel great, however the situations are ending up for us right now in our life. So coming into this weekend is definitely not your typical energy. It is not a typical feeling that you probably want to even feel. So by actually accepting the feeling, going with the flow, accepting whatever changes are happening in relationships, projects, and so forth, will help you. Will help you go, okay, whatever, this is where things are turning, let's have fun and let's go with this ride. The universe is going to present us positive options once we accept certain things that maybe we don't want to accept. So on the other side of accepting things, there's a great deal of amazingness on that other corner or that other side of the fence. Card of the day is the Emperor card reversed. So interesting, yesterday we had the King of Wands upright. Today we got the Emperor reversed. So, it's not going to go exactly the way we want. And if you're going to go to battle and go to war for the way that you want it and push it the way that you want it to be and overcompensate, I think that you will lose the battle. This is definitely not a time to put our ego or our battle plans or our anger or our trying to just literally make it happen even when the universe is resisting. This is about not pushing through resistance. This is about accepting the resistance and learning how to accept that and conquer that. A lot how, I guess you could say, there's mountains that have waterfalls, right? The mountains can't stop the water. So they allow it through to create a beautiful waterfall. And at the end of the day, I think it will take us some energy to allow to see that beautiful things are happening when certain situations are coming our way that we don't want to, because maybe we don't want a waterfall, even though at the end of the day, it might be a waterfall that's just what's needed in our lives. Thanks so much for all your support. I'm wishing you an awesome and amazing new year. Don't worry, I'll be here for your weekend forecast, and of course, at the beginning of next week for those New Year's Eve forecasts and so forth. Thanks so much for all your support. I truly appreciate it, and I will see you for your weekend forecast tomorrow.
Future life. Wake up to your future like you've never seen before.